What are the 6 things that can cause a false positive pregnancy test? What are the 6 things that can cause a false positive pregnancy test? Have you been asking yourself the questions in regards to women's health? For example, questions like pregnancy-related issues, fertility, infertility, and also reproductive health issues. For example, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and also endometritis, endometriosis, and also ultrasound scans. On this channel, Gerald Massa, the health educator, I talk about everything in regards to women's health. Ask me all your questions and I will answer all your questions down below in the comments. And remember to hit the subscribe button so that you get new videos I put out every day. Welcome. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about something very important. Please stick around to the end. You are going to learn a lot in today's lesson. You are most welcome and please stick around. See you there. In today's video, you are going to learn about what normally causes a false positive pregnancy test. So without further ado, we are going to go to the first cause of a false positive pregnancy test is that when you let the test to sit too long before looking at your results, this can actually cause what we call evaporation of the urine. So you can end up seeing 2 lines, and these 2 lines are as a result of urine evaporating from the test. There are many manufacturers that recommend at least the waiting time to be 2 to 3 minutes, and within those 2 to 3 minutes, you should be able to read your results. Remember to subscribe on our channel for new videos we put out every day in regards to pregnancy and women health. And today we are talking about the 6 things that can cause a false positive pregnancy test. Next is that when the pregnancy test is expired, it can also bring about many of these false positives to happen when the pregnancy test is expired. It is very important to make sure that you follow your manufacturer's instructions so that you do not get false positive results. If at all you buy the urine testing kit from your nearby pharmacy, make sure that you read the expiry date so that you do not end up with a false positive pregnancy test. Next is, if at all you are on fertility medication, there are some drugs, there are some medications that are used in fertility. For example, in women who are undergoing IVF procedures. IVF is in vitro fertilization. There are some medications that are known to contain high levels of the HCG hormone. So if you are on these medications and then you test for pregnancy, there are high chances that you can end up with a false positive pregnancy test. So make sure that you consult your doctor if you are on fertility medications before doing the pregnancy test. Next is that if you've had an extremely early pregnancy, it can also give you false positive pregnancy test. What happens is that what you may call your periods, it might have been an early miscarriage. It might have been a pregnancy that has come out. So it is very, very important when you do a pregnancy test and it gives you 2 lines or it gives you a positive result, just make sure that you consult your doctor so that other tests, for example, the blood HCG test can also be done, and also an ultrasound scan can be done to confirm the presence of the pregnancy or the presence of the gestational sac. Next cause of a false positive pregnancy test is that if you have, you may actually be having residual HCG in your system. This may be right after you've given birth or even after you've had a miscarriage. We know that if at all you've got pregnant, the fertilized egg attaches to a placenta. The placenta is that part your baby, the growing baby, is going to be using for feeding, for breathing, for respiration and excretion. So the placenta plus other parts, for example, the bowels, the large intestine, they are known to produce the human chorionic gonadotropin hormone, or they are known to produce the HCG. So if you've given birth and maybe during labor, when you were giving birth, probably maybe proper cleaning was not done, maybe the clots or some placental tissue remained inside your system, inside your uterus, then the placental cells can continue producing the HCG hormone in spite of the fact that you might have had a miscarriage or have finished giving birth already. So the next cause of a false positive pregnancy test is giving birth, or even you might have had a miscarriage. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Gerald Massa, the Health Educator. I talk about pregnancy, I talk about fertility, I talk about women health. Ask me all your questions in the comments and I will answer all your questions. Next cause of a false positive pregnancy test is when you've had an ectopic pregnancy. An ectopic pregnancy is a pregnancy outside the uterus. It's actually also known as an extrauterine pregnancy. Ectopic pregnancies are among the commonest causes of false positive pregnancy tests, and normally these happen because the uterus is empty, there's no growing baby, there's no gestational sac, but the pregnancy, since this is actually fertilized and it can stimulate the production of the HCG hormone, in spite of the fact that you've done the ultrasound scan, they may not be able to see, your doctor may not be able to see the pregnancy in the uterus. So care and caution has to be taken if you feel that you might be having an ectopic pregnancy. Talking about ectopic pregnancies, we've said that these are pregnancies, or this is a type of pregnancy outside the uterus. What are the signs of ectopic pregnancy? We talked about this in one of our videos. Feel free to go and check out our videos, but we shall talk about the signs of ectopic pregnancies briefly here. If you have lower abdominal pain, which is very serious, if you have vaginal bleeding, if you have that pain that is radiating to the back, it is going up to your back, and then the pain is specifically localized in one particular part of your pelvis. It may be left-sided or right-sided. Please, you need to see your OBGYN, or you need to see your doctor for urgent ultrasound scanning. Actually, the ultrasound scan is called an emergency obstetric ultrasound scan. The main reason is that ectopic pregnancies can be life-threatening. Ectopic pregnancies can be dangerous, they can be fatal. So remember, we are talking about the commonest causes of faint positive pregnancy tests, and we are moving to our next point, is that if you get a positive pregnancy test, the best thing to do is consult your doctor. As we said before, make sure that you consult your doctor, who will go ahead to do other tests. For example, the blood HCG results, the blood HCG pregnancy test, which looks for the HCG levels, but specifically it has very, very sensitive parameters. And then also a pelvic ultrasound scan can also be requested, whereby confirmation can be done on ultrasound, where images can be taken. So thanks a lot for attending our lecture today. For new videos daily, please remember to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and share this video with all our friends so that they can learn about pregnancy. Gerald Massa, the Health Educator, is the name of the channel. You can also connect with me on my WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp is +256 701 797876. That is +256 701 7978 and 76. Connect with me on my WhatsApp and let us talk more. Let me answer all your questions, and also remember to comment all your questions down below and I will answer them personally. You can also find me on my social media handles, Gerald Massa, the Health Educator, and remember, may God bless us all and See you in my next video. Have yourself a fantastic and healthy day. Bye-bye. Thank you, my friend, for attending today's lesson. I hope you have learned something, and please, if you have any questions in regards to what we've just discussed, leave your questions in the comments. Ask me your questions. I will answer all your questions. On this channel, Gerald Massa, the Health Educator, I talk about women's health. Have yourself a fantastic and healthy day, and may God bless us all. Bye-bye.